Why smart people frighten society, Schopenhauer and the fear of true intellect. Why do intelligent people provoke irritation, mistrust, or even fear in society? Why does someone who sees clearly, who questions the obvious, often end up isolated, rather than admired? Arthur Schopenhauer, the 19th-century German philosopher known for his deep pessimism and unflinching view of human nature, offered a direct and painfully accurate answer. His philosophy wasn't a comforting worldview, it was a ruthless analysis of reality. At the core of his thinking was the idea that those who think more deeply, feel more intensely, and see more clearly than others inevitably find themselves at odds with the world around them. Intellect as threat, the core of Schopenhauer's philosophy. Schopenhauer believed that the world is a manifestation of a blind, irrational force he called the will, a non-rational, unconscious drive that governs all life. Human beings are no exception. Most people are driven by this will without realizing it. They live, strive, pursue, but rarely question why. According to Schopenhauer, true intellect is the rare ability to step outside of this blind striving, to see it for what it is. The wise person recognizes that desires do not bring real fulfillment, that societal norms are often artificial, that most people act not out of reason but out of fear, imitation, or instinct. And most importantly, that truth is often unpleasant. And this is where the conflict arises. Why does society fear the intelligent? Schopenhauer wrote that the deeply intelligent person will inevitably feel alienated. Why? Because their very existence is a challenge. They don't play by the rules. They ask questions that expose the weakness of our systems and beliefs. They threaten the comfortable illusions on which society is built. Here are several reasons why intelligent people often provoke discomfort or fear. 1. They cannot be easily manipulated. A truly intelligent person is hard to control. They see through agendas, spot manipulations, and question surface-level narratives. Institutions, political, religious, or even social, often perceive such people as dangerous. 2. They reject banality. Society is built on conformity. This is how things are done, this is tradition, this is safe. But a highly intelligent person does not accept norms blindly, they analyze them. This disturbs the fragile peace of the collective. 3. They possess inner freedom. Schopenhauer believed that the wise individual can reach a state of internal liberation, free from illusions. And a free person is a threat to any system based on obedience or mass belief. 4. They awaken insecurity in others. Even without trying to appear superior, intelligent people often make others feel insecure. Their presence alone can activate feelings of inadequacy, shame, or resentment in those who do not understand them. As a defense, people reject or attack them. Intellect as isolation, the price of clarity. Schopenhauer argued that solitude is the natural state of the truly intelligent. Not because they disdain others, but because so few can understand them. He compared the genius to an eagle soaring alone in the mountains, while the doves flock together in the valley. He wrote, "The more intelligent and elevated a man is, the more he is inclined to solitude and detachment. A truly spiritually gifted individual cannot long endure the empty chatter and everyday stupidity of the crowd. This isn't arrogance, it's the pain of awareness. Clarity breeds alienation. And society, in turn, often reacts with defensiveness or aggression toward those who see too much. The paradox of knowledge in society. The most interesting, and troubling, point Schopenhauer makes is this: society praises knowledge, but only up to a certain point. As long as intellect serves comfort, entertainment, or technical progress, it is celebrated. But once it begins to question power, morality, or meaning, it becomes dangerous. Such people are not enemies. But they disrupt the social dream. They don't fit the mold. And that is why they're feared. Conclusion: the intellectual as a mirror of the age. A truly intelligent person is a mirror, reflecting not only the light, but also the shadows. Schopenhauer saw this clearly. He did not romanticize intellect. He saw it as a burden, a weight, a challenge, both for the thinker and for those around them. So when a smart person provokes fear, it's not because they are wrong, but because they are too right for comfort. They reflect the deeper conflict between the seer and the blind, the seeker and the content, the thinker and the conformist. And perhaps the only path forward is to embrace solitude as a form of freedom. As Schopenhauer himself wrote, human happiness mostly consists in the negative, in freedom from suffering, from illusion, from expectation. And in this, intellect is our only reliable ally.